We're going to do this one first. So this is Michael Rapaport losing his shit. Apparently, some TikToker made videos, like, I don't know, I guess saying that killing innocent children and women in Palestine is bad. And you want to know something funny is, like, Michael Rapaport actually, at the beginning of Trump running for president, was, like, actually, like, talking a bunch of shit about Donald Trump and calling him a bunch of fucking names and shitting on him. And I was like, okay, based. And then, like, not like 2 weeks later, like, the Palestine-Israel conflict broke out, and fucking Michael Rapaport switched teams so fucking fast, dude. Like, I have never seen the grift happen so quickly in one fucking, like, just moment. Like, it was insane to watch. Michael Rapaport went from calling fucking Donald Trump taco tits and fucking orange fat piece of dog shit to being like, you know what? Trump's actually a good guy. Like 5 fucking seconds, dude. It was insane to watch. Anyway, so this is a video of Michael Rapaport freaking the fuck out over this guy's Palestine TikTok.
Suck, big elephant, you con artist, race hustling, miserable fucker.
Bro, what are you on? We are talking about Zionism being a settler colony project and acknowledged as such by Zionist leaders like Vladimir Jabotinsky, Theodore Herzl, the founder of Israel, David Ben-Gurion, even Winston Churchill, Moshe Dayan, Ariel Sharon. Do you even know who these people are? I seriously doubt it. All acknowledged that Zionism was a colonial project, and the only response that you can muster is that I should. Really? What is a pussy? Then you want me to hit the stripper pole? Bro, why are you turning this whole conversation into something, dare I say sexual? You mad weird for that.
No, when you're saying Zionist, you want to say Jews. Say Jews, say dirty Jews, filthy Jews.
Hey, asshole, there's more Christian Zionists than there are Jewish ones. You're gonna tell me they're the same?
That's the kind of shit that, like, I don't think a lot of people recognize, right? Is that Christians as a whole believe that to make the end of the world happen, to bring upon us the rapture, right? And I'm gonna fuck some of this up because I'm not perfect on this either. Like, this is all third-hand knowledge. This is all something that comes from a Jewish person, actually, that told me about this. That the reason that Christians support the wars in Israel is because they believe that's part of the prophecy, that the world will all turn against Israel, and when the world turns against Israel, that's when Jesus comes back, right? So it's so fucking weird because I know when I say that, I sound like a fucking psycho. Like, oh, so wait a minute, we're going to cause this world war where everybody wants to annihilate Israel, and Christians are actually supporting Israel, but not really, because they're trying to get the world to turn on Israel by them supporting Israel, so that way Jesus can come back after a ritual that involves a bonfire made out of a certain type of incense that's eaten with a certain type of utensil that's from a red cow that does not have a single white hair that was born in Texas. I think that America actually add in that born in Texas part, but, you know, American exceptionalism and everything. That's something I don't think a lot of people realize when we talk about, like, the conflicts that are going on over there and the layers to why certain people support things. Like, it always kind of like, I was always like, wait a minute, how did the right go from being obscenely anti-Semitic? Many of these MAGA fucktards all believed that in the Great Replacement Theory. The Great Replacement Theory is literally, you know, that the white man is being replaced and that Jews are behind it. These are people that have made Jewish people the boogeyman for fucking millennia. I was like, wait, what? Why? How does that work? And in having that conversation with a Jewish person, he was like, oh, you don't understand. No, they're not in support of Judea or the Jewish religion. They're not in support of that. They're in support of the prophecy, so they are helping to make it happen. And I was like, what the fuck? Too many layers, dude. Too many layers.
Then why do we have two separate words
No, I'm pretty sure it's Jesus, Manic. Fucking liar.
to describe the same thing? Face.
Beautiful Zionist
Video guy has
warning.
luscious
I
hair.
noticed on social media a lot of people are throwing around the term Zionist, Zionism, like it's an insult or a derogatory term. I know when you're saying Zionist, you want to say Jews. Say Jews. Say dirty Jews, filthy Jews, cheap Jews, whatever floats your boat.
Look at that beautiful Zionist river. You know, a lot of people out there is talking on the social media saying that Nazis and Nazism is a bad word, like it's somehow derogatory or something. Why don't you just go ahead and say it? Just say German. Just say dirty German, filthy German. We know what you're trying to say, okay? Just say that you hate Germans. We know that Nazis and Germans are the same.
No, Kevin, that's what I was saying at the beginning of this video. I was saying he went from fucking... Rapaport went from Trump is fucking an asshole to like 10 seconds later being like Trump's actually amazing, all because of fucking the Israel-Palestine conflict. It was insane. No, I completely agree with you. Jews believe Jesus did not fulfill messianic prophecies that established the criteria for the coming of the Messiah. Judaism does not accept Jesus as a divine being. Yeah, I know that Jewish people, Matt, I know that Jewish people, I know that about Jewish people. I get that. But the Christians, Renee. God damn it. The Christians, I'm fucking dead naming you. Christians are the ones that believe, isn't it? They're the ones that believe that it's gonna fucking Jesus is gonna come back. Not the Jewish people. That's what I'm saying. The Jewish people are just getting used.
Thing, all right? Don't you just man up and have the, all right? Have
dirty area,
say German when you mean Nazis, all right? You motherfucker, you fucking motherfucker, German hating motherfucker, you German hating.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up! Shut the up! Nobody wants to hear it.
Fucker.
You've been talking all week. You don't care what you have to say, just stop talking.
You got me right in my head.
Stop.
Damn it.
Zionism.
Oh, shit. That wasn't even a skit. Oh, bro, we gotta watch that. Oh, we gotta watch that again. Hold on. I need to get that one more time, guys. I gotta get that one more time.
You German hating.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up! Shut the
with this cancel culture and the...
hating.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the... You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up! Shut the up! Nobody wants to hear it. You've been talking all week. You don't care what you have to say, just stop talking.
You got me right in my head.
Stop.
You got me right in my
Damn
fucking
it.
head, asshole.
Zionism is pure. Zionism is excellent. Zionism is the
fuck, I'm
future.
dying.
Zionism from the river to the sea.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck, lady? You got me right in my fucking head. God, where'd you get that?
Cafe du Monde, dip.
Oh, I love that place.
Zionistic sunsets.
Look at this beautiful Zionist trash can, this beautiful Zionist car. Look at that. Look at in this beautiful Zionist city. Wow. Everything is so beautiful in Zionism. Look at it. We got a beautiful Zionist lady. How are you, miss? You
Yo, what? What the? What'd you just say? Zionist, you want
Shit.
this smoke? Dry up. Oh, this looking.
Go away.
That's a
I'm
skit.
calling the
That's
police.
a skit.
All right, I'm in Jerusalem at the Makane Yehuda market. I'm looking for the apartheid. I've asked all these people, not one person is able to tell me where the apartheid is. So I'm asking you,
Okay, I'm here, uptown New.
Yeah, wait, what? Like, this is just like the Trump thing. That's the Trump thing. It's like, look at me. I'm standing right here. Everything around me is gold. Country's doing great. Fuck you mean you guys aren't doing good? Everything's great. There's gold on everything. There's gold on the doors. There's gold on that dog. There's gold on my wife's vagina. Everything is gold.
P word. P word is female genitalia.
I just, like, yeah. Is the apartheid happening in this? I mean, Gaza's, like, right there, dog. Like, go to Gaza. Like, would you like to maybe go over and, like, videotape some of them broken-ass buildings that, like, have been flattened? Maybe some of them kids standing in line to try and get food so that way they don't starve to death? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where the evidence is, dude.
New Orleans in the Garden District, and I'm looking for the projects. And I can't find the projects anywhere. I've been asking everyone around me, and not one person can tell me where the projects are. So I'm asking you,
in the room with us,
who seem to be so fucking smart, where the projects are. What's that? Oh, I have to leave the neighborhood and go to the 9th ward. That's so inconvenient and doesn't fit my narrative.
That's the apartheid.
No, it actually is not, because pointing to a sign placed by the Israeli government in the Israeli-occupied illegal territory of the West Bank, which is a violation of international law and unilaterally condemned by the international community, is not an
Oh, he's using really big words. I don't know if he knows Michael Rapaport. That's a bad idea.
example of an apartheid. Also, it's apartheid, not
apartheid.
You sound like you just learned the word. You, Michael Rapaport, are dumb, and you deserve another helping of Snowball.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up!
I'm never going to stop laughing at that.
Occupied land. Every Israeli settlement in the West Bank is a violation of international law. The West Bank is separated into 3 cantons. Area A, Area B, and Area C.
I love to show people this shit. Like how crazy this map is. That map is so fucking crazy.
C. 60%, the majority of the West Bank, is under complete unilateral Israeli control. Notice how Area C completely encircles Area A
everything else,
and Area B. This is not by accident. It has been the Zionist strategy to completely encircle Palestinian settlements ever since before the creation of the State of Israel in 1948. Someone please tell this pea-brained, cold sore-addled baboon what an apartheid is. An apartheid is the systematic segregation of an ethnic group through government policies and military force. It is not pointing to an obscure...
Yeah, it's a lot of words, dude. It's a lot of words. He's not going to... You're using too many words. 3 short grunts, bro. You got to get it down to 3 short grunts, and then he's going to understand.
...sign in occupied territory and saying...
Yeah, Miss Anonymous, look, I didn't really have a side in this beef before I got here. I just wanted to really see Michael Rapaport yelling loudly while this guy scolds him for being obnoxious. But I feel like Rathbone really took this one. I think if we're judging this, I think that there's a lot of emotion on Rapaport's side, but I think Rathbone really coming across with facts and also just the Snowball video. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a great judge. I'm easily influenced. The Snowball video by itself wins the entire fucking beef, to be honest with you.
The apartheid.
Just for context, Michael Rapaport is standing in occupied territory and pointing to the entrance of Area A Palestinian Bantustan, and saying,
"That's the apartheid. This is a beautiful city. You want a mosque to take over this or anything? What does a mosque do with this beautiful, beautiful..."
Wait, why would a mosque... This is my problem with all the fucking anti-everything. Like, dude, I'm not a religious person. At all. I'm secular humanist is about as close as you can get me to any type of definitive term. There are beautiful mosques, all right? There are beautiful churches. Like, I mean, built purely with slave labor, probably all of these churches, mosques, synagogues... Probably everything was built with slave labor, let's just be honest. But, like, there are plenty of good Muslim people. There are plenty of good Jewish people. There are even good Christians, even though I shit on you guys a lot. I love you guys. There are good people in every group of people, and there are bad people in every group of people. Like saying, would you want a mosque to destroy the beauty of this city is fucking ridiculous. Like, there are people that do bad shit, and those people should be vilified for the bad shit that they do. But being a part of that group, because you know you don't like Muslims, it doesn't mean putting down you can put down a mosque. It's not gonna fucking ruin the city. It's just crazy.
City built on the back of Israeli citizens. They'd run it into the ground.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful plantation. This is a beautiful
what
plantation. You want slaves to take over this plantation? You want black people to take over this plantation? Are you You mind? Look at the slave quarters. Look at what the slaves did to the slave quarters. And you want them to take over this beautiful plantation?
Okay, I'm guessing this guy's from whatever state he's in right now. But if he's not, I respect the hustle for driving or flying or going to wherever he went.
Look at this beautiful plantation built on the backs of American alien citizens. You want slaves to take over this? You want black people to take control of this? Those black people would run it into the f***ing ground. You hear me? You hear me?
You know, it sounds exotic. Zionism. Sounds like something complex. Dare I say sexual? It's simply that Israel has...
What the fuck? Why did he say that? Why did he say Zionism sounds exotic and, like, strangely sexual? That's a weird thing to say, dude.
The right to exist. There's more, but that's the basics.
You know, a lot of people think that Nazism means some genocidal, mass-murdering, psychopathic death cult built on racial superiority and vying for world domination. That's not because of the policies. It's not because of the concentration camps. It's not because of the Holocaust. It's not because of the World War. None of that. It's because the word Nazi sounds very exotic, and I give you that, okay? It's got a Z in it, and it's, dare I say, it sounds sexual. Well, all that it boils down to is just that Nazism means that Germany has the right to defend itself. There's more to it than that, but I'm not going to go into it. But that's the basics of it.
As far as genocide, listen, you could say genocide. I could say that I could dunk a basketball.
So when you say...
Okay, Michael Rapaport just needs to stay out of this argument. Look, can we all get together on this one? Look, people that believe in Zionism, people that don't believe in Zionism, Jewish people, black people, white people, Cubans. Let's bring the Cubans in. Muslims. Fucking everybody. Let's just all get together. I think we can all agree on this one together. Like, the people that are on his side of the fence on this one, and the people that are not on his side of the fence on it. Maybe, actually, I might be fucking up. Actually, the people that are on the other side of the fence and might want him to stay in this argument because he's doing a really bad job. But can we not all agree that maybe Michael Rapaport shouldn't be the one debating this subject? If this feels one-sided. This feels like fucking Mike Tyson is fighting like a 7-year-old in Mike Tyson's prime. Okay? This is not going well. You could say genocide. I could say I can dunk a basketball. Not high tier. Not what even... I'm not a great debater. I wouldn't have went there. That's not what I would have went with. I could have came up with something better than that, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Holocaust, I could say hologram. I could say holla back. Doesn't make it true. Okay?
Stop worrying about rivers and all that shit. Build your shit up, man. Get yourself some restaurants.
What the fuck? Stop worrying. Wait. I think Michael Rapaport might have a misunderstanding. He said, stop worrying about rivers and get yourself some restaurants. Oh, fuck me. This video was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Oh. He said, stop worrying about rivers and shit and get you. We got to hear it one more time. Let's just let him say it in his words. Okay, guys? In his words.
I can say holla back. Doesn't make it true. Okay?
Stop worrying about rivers and all that shit. Build your shit up, man. Get yourself some restaurants. Get yourself some hotels. Start a Gaza Film Festival.
So true, King.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. Yes, Queen. Start a Gaza Film Festival because that's where they're at right now, guys. Holy fuck me running. Oh, Michael Rapaport does not exist on the plane of reality that I think the rest of the world does. Holy shit, dog. Like some people that, like, the entire infrastructure of their country has been completely eliminated. Their children are starving. The people themselves are caught between a government that potentially they don't feel represents them and fucking Israelis that just want them to go anywhere but where they're at. And this motherfucker said start a Gaza Film Festival. Dude. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say anymore.
I mean, who could forget the 1943 Auschwitz-Arbat-Macht-Frei Film Festival, which ultimately turned around the Jews' socioeconomic conditions and won them their free society? Is it a surprise to anyone?
Dude, what Etch just said, how do we get Michael and Kanye on the same stage? That might be like 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse shit right there, Etch. Oh, fuck. That is a good call.
To find out that all these sad bastard evil terrorists had...
That's what I'm saying. Look at that fucking picture, dude. Look at that picture. Bro, even when fucking Netanyahu was like, we're going to just take over, we're gonna police it, we're going to be the government, this is way better for them. I was like, how the fuck are you going to do that? Even if I wanted to get on board with that idea, even if I was like fucking full on in support of the state of Israel and Netanyahu, and I was like, okay, dope. Like, how the fuck are you going to do that? You guys fucking flatten their country. This isn't fucking like you just fucking slap some paint on it and we're good to go, dog. There's fucking dead people probably all over that fucking country now. When fucking 9/11 happened, do you know how fucking long it took us to fucking tear apart those buildings and find all the fucking people that died inside of it? Jesus Christ, like, you're not going to just go in there with a couple Roombas. You're going to fucking just wipe everything up and then we're going to just fucking plop down some fucking Walmarts and then, hey, everything's good now, guys. We got cheap shit coming from China. Deep fried mayonnaise balls. Let's get it going. God.
Do was build a few restaurants? Shame on them. I mean, listen to this arrogant, condescending prick try to lecture the Palestinian people on how to run...
I just recognized where that's going. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That's pull yourself up by the bootstraps language. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now.
...their society after it has been bombed relentlessly year after year for decades now by the Israeli government. Human rights organizations have concluded that it would take 147 years to rebuild Gaza back to its state in 2014. That was in 2014, a decade ago, when the last murderous high-tech bombing campaign happened in the Gaza Strip, Operation Protective Edge. Do you hear clowns like this ever mention these operations? No, because for them, history began on October 7th. Do we hear about the 250 Palestinians that were murdered by the IDF in the 8 months previous to October 7th? No.
Woo! Man, you think calling me a Zionist is an insult? Zionist simply means that you believe in the right for Israel to exist.
Oh! Woo! You think calling me...
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Zach Galifianakis.
A Nazi is hurting my feelings? You think calling me a Nazi is an insult? Woo! Being a Nazi just means that you believe that Germany has the right to exist.
Hey, that guy's a Nazi. Get him.
Looking for the apartheid. Axe, tanks. Where's the apartheid?
Look at this. I got tires. I got Subarus. I got a tree. I got a Lincoln. I got a Jeep over here. I got a Nissan. There's a door handle. There's a light. There's a little bit of mud right over there. No bikes. Not a single bike anywhere. Can't find one bicyclist. Yes, I'm doing the bit again because I'm sad and pathetic and I'm running out of material, to be honest with you. Look at this, it's a rear view mirror. UPS truck, lady getting into a car. Street sign, orange cone. A little garden right there. No bicycles. No bicycles. No bikes. I don't know, guess they don't exist.
And then boom, took over the land with our pitchforks and our AK-47s. You dum-dums.
This is the kind of content you pump out? You're doing this for free. What? I mean, look at this. 200 likes, 21 reposts, and 38...
He said you're doing this for free. Fuck. That is content creator shade right there, guys. Oh, fuck. Oh. If you know, you know.
Comments? Now I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that video of you pretending to be paid by the Israeli government to put out Israeli content is utter bullshit. Because no one in their right mind is gonna pay you for this dog engagement. Gee, it's almost as if you were a Z-list out-of-work actor trying so desperately to stay relevant. This is not going viral. Let's be real. The only thing that's ever gone viral for you is the herpes on your face. Yo, Michael Rapaport, is this you? It looks an awful lot like you, dog.
It wasn't like Jewish people just meandered here in 1948.
Yeah, that's right. Jews did not meander over to Israel in 1948. Zionists did. Before that, Jews and Arabs lived mostly peacefully in the land of Palestine. I know this is going to sound absolutely wild, but Zionism is not Judaism. And being anti-Zionist does not mean being anti-Semitic. In fact, it is more accurate to say that Zionists are anti-Semitic.
A lot of people are saying free Palestine. I would like people to explain what that means and what that looks like.
I'll tell you exactly what that looks like. It looks like Palestine being given their primary right to self-determine as a people in accordance with international law and the world consensus. It looks like Palestine not being encircled, besieged, blockaded, and invaded by Israel. It looks like Palestine not being kept on what human rights organizations and international judicial bodies all resoundingly and unanimously decry as a diet of starvation, where they are deprived of basic human necessities they need for survival, including food, medical supplies, and building materials that they need to rebuild their cities after that murderous regime comes in and invades their land so they can mow the lawn with disproportionate violence, which they've been doing for decades. It looks like Palestine not being the victim of an endless barrage of war crimes, collective punishment, and crimes against humanity.
Woo! I guess that's woo. He asked for it. He said he wanted him to explain it, so he explained it. Oh, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You can criticize the Israeli government and not be anti-Semitic. You can criticize the people that do participate in Muslim communities and dehumanizing women and in enacting laws against people, man, woman, child, that are not that are human rights violations. And that doesn't make you anti-Muslim, and it doesn't make you a racist. A lot of these conversations obviously are very, very sensitive subjects. Every single person should be able to agree. Innocent people shouldn't be dying in any conflict, specifically because their governments have decided that they want to measure their dicks. Whether it's Hamas or whether it's Netanyahu, this idea that you're going to bomb your way out of a conflict is only going to put yourself in a place where you're going to create more conflict. You're going to create more terrorists. And, you know, there are people obviously in Palestine that just wish to be able to live. And there are people in Israel that just want to be able to live. And this conflict is just like the conflict here. And somebody's going to be like, dude, you can't possibly. I'm not saying it's analogous. I'm saying that there are similarities in the reasoning behind the conflict that we're dealing with between the middle class and the oligarchs here. And that is, the middle class just wants to exist. They just want to be able to get enough money together and wealth together to pass it on to their children so that way they have good lives. That's it. That's all we want. We don't, a lot of us, I'm not speaking for everybody, but not a lot of it, or a lot of us don't want to be ultra wealthy. A lot of us don't care about being billionaires or owning corporations or making a fuck ton of money. Really what we want to do is we want to be able to get up every day. We want to be able to go to a job that we half-ass like, be able to feed our family, pay the bills without worrying, have health care, and just enjoy our day-to-day lives. And I don't think that that's something specific to Americans. I think that that's something specific to people in this world, whether they're American, Palestinian, Israeli, Iranian, Chinese, or Russian. I think more than anything, there should be one thing that binds all of us together in agreement, and that is people should not be dying at the hands of despotic governments that all they care about is controlling you and keeping you down so that way you have no choice but to fight in their fucking wars. That's how I feel about that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.